Welcome to Retro's Food Court, where the food is real, the opinions are real, and the tingles are tasty. Let's meet our first defendant. Honorable Judge Retro presides. Hey guys, welcome to a very special ASMR Retro. On today's Food Court, I will be reviewing and tasting for the very first time Spam. That's right. So it is kind of a big deal for me, and as a matter of fact, if you enjoy this episode, at the end of the video, I'd like you to tell the whole world that nobody spams better than ASMR Retro. Just say ASMR Retro is the best spammer there ever was. Maybe don't say that, but anyway. Yeah, I've never had spam before. I don't even really remember it as a kid. Like, I never seen commercials for it. Nobody talked about it. Maybe when I was a little bit older, like I would see some jokes about it on TV because, everybody makes fun of spam for some reason. And then, of course, the internet came around and named unwanted emails and stuff like that after spam. So, but yeah, it's an interesting product for sure. Let's take a look at the can here. Spam. So apparently spam stands for spiced ham or something like that. I saw like a few YouTube videos about it a while back. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. But it's pretty interesting, and I think it had to start in military, which is like almost like anything there is out there. Military uses, like to feed the troops, I think in World War II. That's a, I guess, effective way to store a meat product without it going bad, It even looks like a old school like can, that you would see back then. But yeah, so let's take a look here. We got the logo there, classic logo, product of USA. Hormel Foods. I think it was invented by a guy named Hormel. I'm not 100% sure. These things like change ownership so many times, but anyway, fully cooked luncheon meat. So here's a serving suggestion, but it doesn't say, so I guess like visually that's supposed to be a serving suggestion. And 340 grams of meat packed into a can. How could you go wrong? High in saturated fat and sodium. Health Canada. Well, I guess that's a requirement of Canada. I don't know, bro. Okay, look on the side there. It says ready to eat, cold or hot. So for this video, I'll probably cut it into 6 pieces and then eat 3 of them out of the can, and the other 3 I'll fry and eat those. Okay, preparation instructions to fry. Fry slices in skillet until golden brown on both sides. Okay, good to know. We'll get there in a sec. All right, some different recipes there, spam recipes. You got the top there, one of those peel back thingies, and I guess that's warning you that you're gonna get ham juice all over you, so be careful. You don't want that. You don't want that on you. It's not edible. I'm joking, but not really. Blah blah blah. It's expiring information, I guess. I don't know, bro. 2008. So this will last quite a long. That's how long it takes to digest. Kind of. Maybe, I don't know, bro. Joking about that as well. And okay, let's look at the back. Ingredients: pork, water, salt, modified potato starch. That is my preferred way of eating potato starch when it's modified, and sugar, sodium, and sodium nitrate. Okay. Now let's look at the nutritional information, because this is crazy. So for 1/6 of the can, which is a serving size, there is 180 calories, 16 grams of fat. So for a whole can, I think it's like 196 grams of fat. That's insane. I guess we're not supposed to eat a whole can, but I'll do it anyway for you guys. Carbs, 1 gram of carbs in the form of sugar. Protein, 7 grams. Cholesterol, 40 milligrams. Sodium, 560 milligrams. Potassium, 225 milligrams. Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. But a little spam never hurt anybody, but I'm sure it did. But Okay, so I'm gonna open this and we'll take a look at what it looks like. All right, there it is, fully out of the can. Again, kind of weird looking. It also reminds me of the Blob for some reason. Something about it, I don't know. All right, I mean, you spin it around a bit so you can get a full 360-degree view. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little bit scared, or a little bit nervous, I should say. I'm not really sure why, but... And I could pretty much guess what it's gonna taste like. I mean, just like salty ham in the can. It's kind of soggy. But I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it up, prepare it, and I'll be right back. And we are back. So we have the straight from the can Spam. Oh, is there hair on my fork or something? Probably on my dog's hairs. Straight from the can Spam and fried Spam. I think I over-fried it just a bit, but that's fine. That is fine. So I cut it in 6 pieces, but there's only 4 here, as you can see. So I probably won't eat the whole thing because this is already a tremendous amount of Spam. So it cuts like butter. It's very satisfying. You gotta try this. I'm using a plastic knife too, and it's cutting so easy. Okay, let's finish off this piece here. Whatever. Okay, guys, I'm a little bit nervous. Get that out of the way. A little nervous. Wish me luck. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Take a look at that. Here we go. Kind of what I expected. Let's try another one. The flavor's not terrible. It's just the texture is really just something about it I don't like. Way too soft. I mean, it cuts nice and easy, but wow, that is an experience. I'll give it that much. I remember seeing those YouTube videos about Spam, and I think the soldiers, got really tired of Spam because that's all they would get for, certain periods. So it's like, I guess that's why whoever did, associated with unwanted email with the word Spam, because it was like unwanted meat, but that's all they had. I guess maybe in like a sandwich, with lettuce, tomato, and all that stuff, wouldn't be too bad. Let me try dabbing some with ketchup. Ketchup makes everything better. I'm sure I know there's all kinds of recipes. Oops, it's very liquidy. My bad. Do it over here. Just a little bit. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, it does obscure the taste for a little bit. It makes your brain think just for a second that you're having a hot dog, and it's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna go on to the cooked one. The fried one, I should say. Of course, a little tougher to cut. I suspect I'll like this one more, because frying makes everything better, like, you know, salad and stuff like that. So how could Spam not be better when it's fried? You know what I'm saying? We shall see. Not as satisfying to cut, but will it be better to eat? Let's see. Yeah, a little bit too much on the bottom there, but whatever. Here we go. Much better. And the burnt part of it actually helps obscure the bad taste. Much, much better. Not great, but better. A little more crispy. The texture is not as soft and weird and squishy. It feels a little bit less like I'm eating a human being. Put a bit more ketchup that time. And I'm going to add some sriracha, whatever. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce that first R or not. Just a little bit. Got my crimson red. You mix it up there. Just kidding. Okay, let's give that a try. Not too bad. It's not bad at all. Let me cut up this other fried one. I don't even know if I can eat this one. I'm gonna maybe cook it up later and eat it later, because as it is, it's not great. Whoops. Okay, boop, 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 boop. There. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Scoop up all this ketchup here. Let me try on 1 or 2 more pieces of this one with a little bit more ketchup on it. Maybe that'll... And then I think I'll be ready to make my final judgment. Final verdict. Slap some of that on there. A little bit of more sriracha this time. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be spicy. Something interesting in those documentaries or whatever is that Spam is popular in Hawaii, which I was kind of surprised. And it's not like, I don't know, made fun of it like it is here. I don't think, anyways, my interpretation or my understanding, I don't know, bro. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's just nasty out of the can. Not even all the ketchup and sriracha helped. All right, So for the uncooked version, I would say the taste is like a 3.5 out of 10. Not great. The texture is like a 0, if that's possible. That's probably the worst part. If it wasn't for that texture, maybe the flavor would be like a 4, 5 tops. But that texture, I can't get past it. And the presentation looks, and maybe the fact that it comes out of a can, it just looks wrong. I'd give that a 3. A portion is fine for what it is, I guess. So yeah, I cannot recommend this. I cannot recommend. Overall, I would give it like a 3.5 out of 10, I guess. When it's fried, it's much better. Not great, but better. Maybe 4.5, being super generous, a 5. Especially if you put it in a sandwich or something like that, I'm sure it's not bad. Texture is much, much improved. When it's fried, maybe like a 6, maybe a 7. Presentation, yeah, it looks better, I guess. I don't know, 5. And portion would be the same. So yeah, for the cooked version, maybe a 5. I don't know, bro. But yeah, if you're gonna get it, if you never tried it before, definitely fry it. Put it into something, make a sandwich, whatever. But as it is straight out of the can, hell no, stay away from it. If you like it, to each their own. But it's not something I'll ever buy again, fried or otherwise. Anyways, guys, I think I'll end the video there. I hope you found it relaxing. Hope you found it entertaining. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.